like really, really suffer last weekend in
Mm.
the constant sending time zone, which messed me up.
Oh,
You
but
know,
but now you're on God's time, Central
it's,
Time.
no. I'm on God's time, Eastern time.
Whatever. Mm. Have you started the show? Do we have to play the music?
See, it is God's
yes,
time because
we do.
EST is eternal salvation time.
Oh my!
Oh God!
No. He's a no.
Mm.
Coffee in my cup, sun just peeking through. TV glowing in the kitchen like it always do.
Cheryl's laughing first, Jeremy's got that grin. Ryan's talking ports and plans, Ricky's reeling us in.
Go live together, start the day, sailing off while we still stay. They paint that water white and blue from my small town living room view. Go live together, rise and shine, talking trips that feel like mine. From cruise dreams to travel weather, I feel the world when we go live together. They're swapping little secrets on packing light, packing smart. Which deck has the quiet spots where the late night stories start?
Scott's breaking all the tech news with that Scotty J screen star shine. I'm taking notes on napkins while my eggs get cold on the side.
Go live together, start the day, sailing off while we still stay. They paint that water white and blue from my small town living room view. Go live together, rise and shine, talking trips that feel like mine. From cruise dreams to travel weather, I feel the world when we go live together. One day I'll book that cabin bag by the door, heart on my sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
Till then I'll keep on cruising through that YouTube show, make believe.
Go live together, start the day,
Sailing off while we still stay. They paint that water white and blue from my small town living room view. Go live together, don't let go. You're my map and my talk show road. From cruise news to travel chatter, you bring us all on board. We go live together.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome in to the podcast, to the Patreon, to the Facebook, and the TikTok, and wherever else people stream to. I don't know. And guess what? They were having a tech show talk before the show. Nobody asked my input. I have some input on what is it called? Copying and pasting. I can do that. I can tell you if it's on my phone how to copy and paste, but not on the computer. I don't know where to do that. But anyway, welcome in, everybody. You have Jeremy, Ryan, and myself. And guess what? I don't know if I told you this yesterday, because I can't remember from day to day, but I'm going to repeat it. I wrote a letter to the White House. Did I tell them that yesterday?
No. Well,
Yes,
maybe.
I did.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to watch the replay and see.
Yes, I did, but I didn't watch the replay yesterday because I was watching other people's stuff yesterday. I mean, I was all over y'all yesterday. Let me tell you. Wait a minute. Who is Cheryl throwing up? Well, Mike, I'm not throwing you under the bus, but you got your bus. You got my bus thrown on you yesterday, for sure. Nope, I'm not throwing Ryan under the bus. He hasn't
Condor,
done any.
Condor, baby, Condor.
Oh, stay focused. Okay. Now, for some of you, I don't know how you feel about watching animals and birds and things on TV, but I watch a lot of big nature animals fighting and, just doing nature stuff out there in the Serengeti and stuff. So, in a way, I wrote the president that's in office now, because y'all know I write letters. I might not be able to talk, but I can get Chat GPT to write me a letter. And to see if we can change the eagle to the condor. The condor is a bigger bird, and its wingspan is like 6 feet. And he could eat the eagle. So you don't want to be represented by eagle where another bird can eat you. So I wrote this letter asking him to change the eagle to the condor. And I said, I know you can do it because you changed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. So it is possible.
This is not fake news.
No, this is real. I
It's
write
not fake
letters.
news. She actually wrote a letter that was written by ChatGPT with all of those
Yeah.
in there. So if the bird is changed to the California condor quietly and the administration takes credit for it, I got the original in my ChatGPT on Jeremy Boucher's account.
And mine. The family got it too.
Yep.
And guess what? It's something else going on. I actually found this in my cruise closet, never had it on me. And I don't even know when I bought it. So what I did was I put it on today, and I don't know if I will take it on 4.0 or if I would take it on February's cruise. I don't know yet. I'm going through. I'm not opening up the suitcases anymore. That's for sure. I might just wear this down to Galveston. I mean, not Galveston, Texas City. I might just wear this down to Texas City when we're going down there for 4.0. I might just do that because I didn't take me anything out to wear down there, So this would be easy for me to get on and get. Although he left me on my own accord this morning, and I stuck my foot in my arm, and I said, "This isn't right, Cheryl. Do it right." And then, what else went on this morning? It's something else that is really burning in my head that I need to tell you guys. Tomorrow night on Anchors Away, we will be having Elegant Night, and we will be dressed up and all of this stuff. We will be wearing stuff that we really would be wearing on Elegant Night on the cruise. So tune into that at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. I don't know.
No, let me say it clearly that in the good mic. Hello, is this thing on right here? Central Daylight Time, aka God's time.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have
There
a
you go.
dispute with that.
Huh?
I have a dispute with that, sir.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. And then Jeremy is trying to get Caleboo on the cruise cabin, cruise cabin. I'm thinking my mind is already there. I don't know.
Caleboo in our cruise cabin. What are you doing? That's a whole nother conversation, baby. Do not do that.
She
Don't
could be your what is it? Rosie. She could be your Rosie. She's so pretty.
No.
Wait,
Kayla Boo is a gamer. That I don't want to know Kayla like that.
whatever.
Kayla
But
is
anyway,
a
let me
gamer.
hush. It's not your segment. Let's see. What else I wanted to say? It was something I had to say to Ryan, and I just don't know. It slips my brain. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I'm gonna go on and say other things because I'm sure it's it's about Ryan because but I don't know what it is, man.
Why is that?
It was a question or something that I had. Oh, guess what? You know, Tinkerbell, right?
Yes.
Okay, way back when Tinkerbell asked me to join Expedia, and I didn't. I did Cruise Brothers, but I also went when I was in Galveston. Get this. When I was in Galveston, I signed up, but there wasn't anyone in Galveston for me to be under. It wasn't anywhere around that area. And so I just gave up. So I got another, and I get all these Expedia deals as if I have, did everything except the training that you go through with Expedia.
Right.
I did all of that. And so they still have me hooked up like that. So I got this thing the other night when I was woke up and checked my email from Expedia to, oh my God, it's some kind of thing that I signed up for to get cruise deals, hotel deals, all of this. It came to me and I said, man, I didn't go through any training. I went through my training with Cruise Brothers, but I guess I don't know how they figured it up, how they got me tied up in Expedia. And maybe Tinkerbell got me under her. I don't know. I don't know how it's working. But I'm getting uh, I have been over a year been getting stuff from Expedia. I just haven't told anybody. Just told Jeremy the other night when I told him, I said, because I had to have him sign me up for that, whatever it was. Oh, it's a webinar. I'm going to be in the webinar today. Are you going to be in the webinar?
Is there one today? I have to look at
At
my
3,
calendar.
at 3 p.m. At 3 p.m. Central Time. That's what time it is.
I'd have to look. Oh crap! I am missing though. I signed up for the Alaska boot camp for Princess that I was supposed to be at yesterday. I need to log into it today. It's
So I'm
30 minutes a day for the next 2 weeks.
so I'm getting a lot of Expedia things, and I'm thinking Tinkerbell signed me up a year ago, and I told her I don't have anybody here in Galveston, but I guess it didn't matter because I was going up under Tinkerbell, so
Right.
here I am. But anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you. Then another thing, yes, 3 p.m. today, the webinar. That's what it is. Webinar. And I said I might as well do it since they think I'm already in there.
Yeah.
And and I don't know. I like Expedia, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know
Wait.
which one is better, Expedia or Orbitz. I don't know. I know
Why don't I see?
Orbitz steered me wrong when we went to New Orleans, So I
Oh
don't
wait, my Princess thing doesn't start until the 17th. So
okay.
it's next Monday. I was like wondering. I was like, wait a second. I know it's 2 weeks, but I guess I messed it up. I don't see anything on my calendar today for
Yeah.
Expedia. I'm other than like a local meeting I have tonight.
Okay, well then maybe it's just for the new people. I don't know. I can tell you exactly what it is. You had to register, and let me tell you
Oh,
what it is.
it's probably me. I don't register for a lot of that stuff.
Oh, I do. I register.
I just don't have time.
I do. I really do. I'm going to tell you, just hold on. Okay. Reminder, RSVP, our August 12th info session, Expedia Cruises. And
info session. So yeah, probably for potential new.
Yeah,
agents.
for new people. Yeah, Wednesday, 1 p.m. PST, 3 p.m. 4 p.m. EST, 3 p.m. my time.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to do
that. You know, there's one thing you can consider with that looming date. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead. I just happened to see it. But with that looming date, you can try to use the YouTube promotion system. If you're lacking subs, but you've got the watch hours that you need to get there,
yeah,
then potentially doing that. I mean, the subs you get from promotions, I can tell you, most of them will come occasionally, but aren't like the regular ones that you've made in this circle. But again, if you've already got the watch hours and you just need the subs, then doing some promotions to try to get you to that number before February might be something to consider.
See, I'm already there. I'm already there but y'all can talk about that because it's something important.
I kind of jumped ahead because I know Jeremy's going to talk more in depth. I just happened to see that.
I'm already there. Yeah, I'm already monetized and everything. I'm already there. It's affecting the people that aren't monetized and are missing hours. Man, go ahead, Jeremy, because so we can talk about that, because that's really important for people that didn't get it or don't know what we're talking about.
Okay. Good morning, everybody who is watching the show. We appreciate you coming in. Today we're having to do a little creator talk. So good morning, welcome in, everybody. We are your morning team. I'm Jeremy. I'm joined by Ryan and Cheryl. Welcome in the podcast. Welcome in the replay. Leave us a hashtag team replay in the comments section. But for those of you that have joined us on the live stream, good morning and welcome in. New opportunities to earn and changes to the YouTube Partner Program is what we're talking about today. And I pulled this from the blog.youtube page. So you get official news and not what somebody else said. It says, we are making important changes to help the YouTube Partner Program remain the leader in the creator economy. Oh, wow. We can listen to it. Word. Okay. Hang on. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
New opportunities to earn and changes to the YouTube Partner Program. We're making important.
Can y'all hear that?
Yeah, at least I can in the studio.
I can too.
Okay.
Can people hear it in the chat?
Let me know in the chat. Can you hear it?
Good morning, TJ. And everybody in the chat. I don't mean to just call somebody out. Good morning, everybody. Gerald, everybody. Zach, everybody. Ryan, everybody. Okay, I'm going to stop.
Has anybody confirmed whether they can hear it?
No, they haven't said anything.
Seen it in the chat yet.
Hang on a second. Yes, we can. Okay, good. Here it is.
Yes, they can
hear. Here it is.
Important changes to help the YouTube Partner Program remain the leader in the creator economy. Written by the YouTube team. Published the 10th of August, 2026. The YouTube Partner Program, YPP, launched almost 20 years ago, embodies our core belief that YouTube and creators succeed best together. Today, YPP remains the only program that pays creators consistently, transparently, and at scale. With over 3 million creators in the program, we're making the first significant changes since 2018 to ensure that YPP continues to be the leader in the creator economy by meaningfully rewarding active creators. In fact, we expect to pay even more to creators in 2027 than we did in 2026. Here are the changes. 1. Premium Lite. We are expanding Premium Lite to all countries where we offer YouTube Premium. This subscription offers uninterrupted, offline, and background viewing of most content. Creators earn money from these subscriptions through a dedicated pool of revenue for each subscription type. 30% of the net subscription revenue for Premium and 60% for Premium Lite. This allocation factors in the costs of operating and promoting the service, including amounts we pay to music partners. This pool is distributed to creators based on member watch time and views, and from that distribution, creators receive revenue share, 55% for long-form videos and 45% for shorts. With these additional subscribers, creators can expect higher earnings. When a user signs up for Premium, partners, on average, earn more than when the user was watching ads. 2. YouTube Shorts. We're updating how we distribute Shorts revenue to reward creators who drive conversation and engagement on YouTube. Creators who already earn significant revenue from Shorts are unlikely to be impacted by these changes. Beginning February 1st, 2027, creators who have 10 million qualified Shorts views over the last 90 days will be eligible for ads and subscription revenue sharing on Shorts. Channels below this threshold remain in YPP and continue earning on long-form content, with Shorts revenue sharing automatically resuming once they cross 10 million views again. We're broadening revenue opportunities for creators to reward growth, engagement, and more by introducing new incentive programs, rather than relying solely on ad revenue. For channels below the 10 million view threshold, these initiatives introduce new ways to earn based on hitting certain milestones, like bonuses for YouTube shopping, incentives for brand deals, and earnings boosts for starting and growing trends. We'll share more details soon. 3. YPP ads and premium thresholds. To keep pace with the growth of YouTube, which now sees over 200 billion daily Shorts views and over 1 billion hours of watch time on TV every day, we are updating the YPP entry requirements for ads and premium revenue sharing for new creators. This update won't impact creators already in YPP. New creators applying for YPP will need 8,000 qualified watch hours in the last 365 days, or 20 million qualified Shorts views in the last 90 days. The entry thresholds for our fan funding and shopping products remain unchanged. Taken together, these updates allow us to invest in new incentive programs that directly support creator growth and the many business models that work across YouTube. Creators can review and sign the new terms within YouTube Studio, which will take effect on February 1st, 2027. 1. Based on 2026 performance.
So that's the long and short of it, ladies and gentlemen.
So
I'm so glad that they put that together for us. Thank you, YouTube.
yeah. So where can they go and find that?
They can go to this link, which I'm fixing to share in the chat right here. Copy and paste. See, that was a missed opportunity, baby. Boom.
Oh my God. I was supposed to copy and paste, right?
You were, but
Okay,
you
good.
did. Look, you did. You're at the top of the screen right there. Cruising is fun anytime. You saw that?
Leave me alone.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's that magic stuff right there.
You said devil stuff.
You know.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the chat has showed up today, most of which are content creators. Thank you so much, everybody else, for listening to that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Danny D was first up in the chat. Good morning.
Hey, Danny, good morning.
Welcome in. Zaxxon House, good morning. Go live together, fam, with a hashtag GenRaid. Whatever floats your boat has made it in. Good morning.
Hey, I got a question. You know, when they say, you know, they have those things down at the bottom of your, I don't know if anybody noticed, but when you have a live stream or a YouTube page, they have like, okay, IBM, I'm just throwing it out there because it's not IBM. They say IBM, if they click on that and purchase that, is that something that they're talking about when they say that when people click on the your sponsorship or whatever? I don't know. What are they talking about? And I know I'm not saying it right,
You may be talking about the sponsored videos in which people do. They have to run a 30-second talking ad of them promoting that product. That's the requirement. And what that is, that's a brand deal. Whenever somebody comes at you with a brand deal, that's whenever you and them agree that they're going to pay you this amount of money for saying these wonderful and good things about their company. And then what they're going to do is offer you a link for your viewers to then go save money on their product.
Okay.
That's a brand.
Go ahead. I know now what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because Lalita Loca does that a lot. You say, if you use this link, you can get a 5% deal or something.
Right. Scotty J Travels has made it in. Good morning. Whoop, whoop.
Hey, baby.
Yep. Lori Barber's in the house. Hello. Good morning.
Hey, Lori.
Ryan Parker Studios is in. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Yep.
Good morning, sweetie.
Anfield Road Layout in the Loft has made it in.
Mm-hmm.
Right along with Down South Stitcher. Hello. Good morning and welcome in.
But for me, I'm not done talking. For me, I feel like, okay, 4,000. So you're telling people today that they have to reach another 4,000 by February.
Correct.
That's a big, tall order for some people.
It is. But it just simply means that there's going to be more of what is. You know, that's it. It's just going to be more lives. There's going to be more videos. There's going to be more of everything. And that's what they want, more revenue. They're a corporation. And then, see, that's why I went to the official page. I heard somewhere else that the payment percentages are also being adjusted. So what they used to pay in 2026 is going to be higher, because now it's actually going to be engaging content and not just a bunch of, otherworldly stuff that they're trying to get rid of.
Yeah.
They're flushing the system. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. Controversial Cruising has made it in. Good morning.
Hey, baby.
Yep.
He had something to say about that too, about 4,000, then 8,000, because I was trying to read his comment, but
Trippin' with RB has made it in. Good morning. Welcome in. And Zach, yeah, he said, Cheryl, please tell me your tech input.
If you put your finger on it on your phone, and then copy will come up, then you take it and you put it where you want it to go, and it'll say, put your finger down, and it'll say paste, and that's what you do. Copy and paste.
Copy and paste. Okay, well that'll work. And do you know the keyboard shortcuts to copy and paste, or is
no?
it?
I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the YouTube partner program, and once again, I heard, I don't know if y'all heard it, but the other fan supported entry requirements will not be changed, which means that if you wanted to sign up for super chats and memberships, that probably still remains the same with the 500 and the 3,000, because they did say that.
Yeah.
They did say that. The fan funding is super chats and memberships, right? Mm-hmm. So that's not going to change. Entry into the partner program is not going to change. What they're changing is the ad revenue. The ad revenue, because you got a whole lot of channels that are doing automatic run stuff out here that are just getting ad revenue left and right, and they're not even monitoring their chats. That's probably what they're trying to get rid of right there, is because I can go to these radio stations. Okay, the Soulful Jazz one or whatever. There's nobody in the chat. there might be 300 people watching, but nobody's chatting.
Yeah.
And you got to figure out why. It's like if the creator's not there to engage with the audience, that might be what they're trying to get rid of. You know, I mean, shoot, you have to engage with your audience. If you want to get paid, you have to work. You have to be there. You have to show up. You know, and that's the way they're looking at it. Look, if we're paying you as an employee, it would be nice if you showed up. That's it. That I love it. I love it. I'm here for it because even on premieres, you got to be there to monitor your chat. You never know when some troll might come in and do something nefarious. Cruising with Calandra has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Tony.
Welcome in. Yep. And yes, she did say the Serengeti because let me tell you why. Last month, we have been going to sleep with lions, hyenas, baboons, giraffes, wildebeests. I have learned a lot about Africa. One thing I have learned is that the Masai Mara, which is an animal reserve, is in Kenya. And then I learned about another one in Botswana. I'm trying to get the name of, but it's being ingrained into our memory. And the reason she said Serengeti is because no matter what desert, no matter what plain, no matter what prairie, they're going to name two things: the savannah and the Serengeti. I don't know why. I'm thinking that these are types of deserts and not necessarily like locations of deserts. Let me know in the chat. Have you ever been to Africa? And what is the difference between the Serengeti and the savannah? Because they say it in every single video. Okay, they do. They say both of them. So please let me know. I just want to know. And yeah, Zach says, I love you, but no, just no, not on the condor. Yeah, he said don't do that.
Why not the condor? It's a bigger bird.
Tony says, honestly, I would rather have the eagle than the condor. The eagle is more patriotic. Yeah, and Scott says, wait, is the eagle bald? I saw feathers myself. I saw feathers. Gerald's in the house for this nonsense. She heard all of it. She did. She heard all of it. Yep. Yeah.
I write people all the time about
who else. The question that slipped Cheryl's brain. Yes. Yeah. The one that got away. The one that got away. Yeah. 8,000 watch hours. I mean, I can't imagine how many watch hours Cruising is Fun Anytime tells us. Once you get in, they stop letting you know. I don't know how many watch hours we got, but that's where it is.
Yeah, that's where it is. 8,000.
I keep on looking at mine. I think when I looked this morning, I have 6 on Ryan Parker Studios.
Let me see. Where can he find that?
I do, Zach. I really do. Zach, please tell me. This is a real question. This is not fake news. I really want to know. The Savannah and the Serengeti, are they types of deserts or are they locations of deserts? Because all of those videos say the same thing. And I just want to know, am I being catfished? That's it.
How many watch hours do I have, if you don't mind?
You are in the YouTube partner program fully. You have over 4,000.
But I want to know how many.
I don't know.
Ryan, where do I go to look for that?
So you go into your YouTube studio and then look at analytics.
On a computer, baby.
On a computer. And then you change your thing to the last 365 days since you're looking at a rolling calendar.
Oh, okay.
So I've got 21.1 thousand
nice
watch hours on the PK Adventure Travels and 6,000 on the Ryan Parker Studios.
I want to do the last 365 on hers. Hang on. Let me go to YouTube.
Yeah. My evergreen content are the ship tours. That's what's constantly, like, people are constant, even older ones, just to get a different perspective or a different view. That's where my bread and butter comes from, is the ship tours.
Okay. Over the last 365 days, Cruising is Fun Anytime has amassed 6,000 watch hours, and we thank all of you for that.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
We got y'all to thank for this over the last year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 93.7K views.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And for the lifetime of the channel, y'all have helped us to amass 17.2K watch hours.
Nice.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness. And 231.6 thousand views, too.
Hmm.
Wow. This is good. Thank you. Tech lesson for today. All right. Yeah, we're already going to be grandfathered in if you are monetized. But oh, look, we got somebody, a special guest in the chat. TJ's Destination has made it in. Good morning. What is up with the West Coast getting up at 6 something in the morning? What do y'all have in y'all's coffee? Let me know in the chat.
Ocean to ocean, y'all be getting up early.
Yep. And I just want to address this one from Mike right quick. That's what baby does. She gets the camera roll, she hits record, she records her video, and she uploads it immediately. Public, just boom. We'll handle monetization and playlists and thumbnails later. She just wants to get the content out, and that is how she has doubled what I have done over there on Jeremy and Cheryl in less time.
Because he puts out content
It's
that
just
I don't put out. I don't put out the same type of content he does.
I polish my silverware before y'all see it. She washes that stuff and puts it back on the table. I'm serious. Like, it's just boom. You just get her raw.
Mm-hmm.
No edits at all. If something has not been edited, chances are it's her.
That's right.
Josh, you nailed it right there. Vertical live streams. They're pulling in a lot of trolls, but guess what? They're pulling in brand new people too.
Mm-hmm.
It is. And if you got a Danny D like we do, we can go troll hunting.
Yeah.
And see,
I
Josh
wish I had the option.
Let's go to work. Let's go troll hunting and gain some watch hours.
Yeah,
And
I wish
Josh
I had
does
the
that.
option with my restream, but I'm only paying for the first level of restream, and you got to pay the $50 a month or whatever it is to get both vertical and horizontal.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody else does that. Josh does it. He did it today.
I know Chet Mix was starting to do that as well with his.
I was at Antoinette's last night.
Antoinette does
Antoinette was vertical live too.
Yes.
Well, that's troll. Yeah, troll hunting, Danny. I'm serious about that. Let's just talk about nonsense one day and zap them on a vertical live. DC's in the house. What's up?
Hey,
Good morning.
DC.
Welcome in.
Oh, he did one about TAs this morning. You know, he puts out a lot. He and Kat and Matt, they put out a lot. Just and
this is what he was talking about right here. This right.
You gotta have your notifications on.
Guys, all it's going to do is force the platform to have more genuine content creator over AI or copy generated content. They are rewarding real creators and shying away from promo or watch for watch.
Yes. Yes.
Yep. This is I believe it. I believe it for sure.
And it's right. It's like, for instance, for us, we put out content Monday through Saturday. Y'all know it's us. It is us. And here we are. You know, okay, Scott, the controversial.
Wait, there's bets going on in the chat.
He puts out stuff Thursday and Friday. You know it's going to be good. You know, he draws in a big audience. And that's what YouTube wants to see. What does this say?
Okay. This is not good. This is not good. There was a game going on in the chat about Mark dropping a pickle and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll read it later. Scott says, this is why cross-promoting on all platforms for your brands and getting brand deals is the only true way to make this content creating a full-time job.
That's right.
Yep.
That's like why people go over to Peloton. What is that thing called?
Pay
Pay
tree
tree
on.
What I call it, Peloton, whatever it is.
Megatron.
You might be thinking about Peloton. Now that right there, my goodness, talk about going constant content. I could run y'all through Google Maps and take you on a tour of my hometown. Shoot, I could really do that.
No,
That's
but I'm
all
serious.
Peloton did. They plugged in
I'm
Google
serious
Maps
though.
API and got you to go on a real-time location.
No, I'm serious. I'm like Scott from Controversial. He's telling us right. He's telling y'all right, about that,
Yeah.
It's real content they're after. They have these people that are with ads, I get these ads, these long ads. I just let it run, And then for, sometimes, this is just sometimes. Well, it's not sometimes. I'm going to tell you how I got my watch hours. My watch hours, to get that 4,000, I was playing it on everything and everywhere. Just like I was playing Ryan stuff, and I tell, and I know he was helping his own channel as well, but I tell some people, while you're at work on your real job, play your watch hours. When we go out, we play. When we go out, we put on, like Vicky. Okay, Vicky has a show that comes on after us, and if we're going out after the show, we turn it on. We turn on her show and let it run. Guess what else we do? We turn in our room. Then we turn on Ryan Parker Studios in the living room, And then Jeremy is going to turn on somebody, probably Willie's desert location or whatever, because he likes that low vibe that Willie got. So he's going to turn Willie on in the studio, in his studio. I'm not going to touch my computer, because if I do, I might touch go live again, and I don't want to go live again. So nothing is on my computer, just nothing. But on my phone, I will play your stuff and leave it. I'm telling you, I leave it running. Whoever I turn on, I'm going to give you an example. Thursdays and Fridays. I take my medicine at 7 now, except when I went on Match Game and when I went on DC. I know. Oh my God, you're right. I'm talking now. We might not have
I
news.
forgot something. Hold on. I forgot
we
something.
might not have news. But let me tell you what I do. My medicine, he forgot to give it to, oh my God, that's what he's talking about. Oh my God. Watch him. He's coming here. Because I don't think I've had anything in my mouth. I really don't. Oh wait.
You gotta remember this stuff, baby.
I haven't had anything in my mouth. No, I haven't. So in a way, this is the thing. And that is why I don't get to watch you guys until the replay. Like last night, I went into oh my God, I'm taking 2 of these. Last night I went into the fam's late, I tell you, because like I told you guys, 2 days I've been out of commission. Yesterday I was out of commission, but Jeremy had me get up at the hospital bed and walk around and da 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 da. You know, you say you gotta do something to do something. I don't even know what he said.
Okay,
'cause
hold
he
on.
didn't
Go ahead and take your medicine. Okay, cruising on the high seas
And travel.
has made it in. Good morning. And you know, Gerald, it is easy. Okay, it is just as easy as the first 4,000. It is just as easy as it was whenever you had zero. It's still just as easy today. It really is. It gets easier the more you do it. Now, if you go on a cruise and you edit 7 videos twice a year, then okay, that's your channel and that's good. And if you can drive all of your traffic with the evergreen content, that's cool. But eventually, what I do is I'll plateau. Okay, so when you plateau or you start going backwards, that's when you as a creator have to wake up and say, okay, well, your current audience is shrinking. How can you grow a new audience and regain what you lost?
You know what it is?
Now it's a different strategy.
Let me say, get a collab with somebody and go on a show, a live show for an hour every day or 3 times a day. I mean, not 3 times a day, 3 times a week or 2 times a week, and 1 time on a Saturday or Sunday. I noticed that that's what Sea Leg Journeys have done. They've been doing that for ever since they ever since they gave us their morning slot. This morning slot used to be Sea Leg Journeys, and they decided to do Sunday evenings at 5 my time. But then now they still do the what's that thing called? The walk. Let me see, what is that? I don't know. They do whatever it is that they do on the weekends. I don't know what it's called, but it's a whole bunch of creators that go premieres and all of that on Saturday. Sea Leg Journeys is part of that, as well as they do the Sunday evening show, you know, and they get their hours like that. How We Travel, they get theirs on Sundays. They only go live on Sundays, and they get a crowd in their live stream, because people want to hear what they got to say. For one thing, you know, they're always doing something. How We Travel, either it's going to have a group cruise, or they're going to tell you about what they did when they went to Europe and back. You know, they're going to have some good stuff over there. So all I'm saying is the 4,000 more, if you're halfway there, all you got to do is play your watch when you go out to the grocery store to pick up your groceries. Go do it. Just play your playlist. And then you'll be surprised. You know, like when we were playing Ryan's playlist, we would play the fish, or we would play his some other video of Brian's we played. And we would play it in the living room because nobody's in the living room. You know, we don't even be in there unless, I don't know, whenever we go in there. But so we would play its playlist, and we would play it up where we could hear a volume on it. And guess what? Sometimes he'd be playing and I'd be saying, oh Lord, who is that in the house? But it'd be his playlist. But just play your playlist. I'm telling you, you cannot. I'm going to tell you what I did. We played it on the computer, my playlist. We played it on the computer. We play it on the phone. We play it on the iPad. We didn't play it on the TV because I like to watch animals, or what do you call those other things? Thunderstorms, you know. And like for instance, I'm keep picking on Scott, controversial. I like his show. I like the Thursday and the Friday show. And so what I do, this is just me, you don't have to do it. And I do it for Mitch, because I just started doing it for Mitch. I got some pockets on my bed. I pimped out my bed. And so what happened is I can put Scott in one pocket, somebody else, like, not Blessed to Crochet, the girl from Athea from Jamaica. I put her in another pocket. And then I'll say, Jeremy, I've run out of stuff, run out of devices. Jeremy, put so-and-so is on, turn them on. And so he'll say, is it alive? I say, yeah, it's alive. And so he turns it on one of his devices. And that's how we get you all where you need to be, and I have my notifications on for everybody. And it's very hard for me to say, okay, I'm looking at such and such person at this time of night. Because guess what? I'm not. Because if I'm not feeling well, I'm gonna
Ryan, the chat.
Wait, what am I looking for?
Gerald and Scott, they're carrying on a conversation here. It's Controversial Cruising says, what? I'm in Cheryl's pocket. Shake it, Cheryl, shake it. I like it in here. And then Gerald says, I can't breathe. I should not be watching this chat, but I have to.
That's hilarious.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can breathe sometimes.
And
too.
JJ's Adventures has made it in. Hello, good morning, and welcome in.
Hey.
Yes, it is. Okay. It gets easier. It's not easy. It gets easier. Okay. Whenever an artist produces a piece of art, it is evergreen content. Okay. It is there for whoever wants to enjoy it, whoever wants to like it, follow it, sub to it, whatever. Okay. You as a creator on YouTube are literally a grain of sand. You have to know that. You're a grain of sand. It is a very heavily saturated thing. Everybody goes to YouTube to watch everything. How many YouTube videos a day do you watch?
Right.
And is it always Jeremy and Cheryl? No, it's not.
It should be.
I got to know that, yeah, I got to know that. So it's like, yeah, you're literally a grain of sand. Now on those other platforms, you got to have a chance. You really do. I found one recently called Patreon. I've been knowing about it for many, many, many years. Some creators I follow on YouTube are.
I found out my only fan page. So I don't know. Y'all think I'm playing? I really am. I'm going to start one. I've already told one. I told my son and his wife. And she said, what? I said, yes. She said, you're going to have to show them more than a cup being between your cleavage. He just told me this Saturday. Okay. This is the kind of conversation I have with my family. My son, he's very conservative. Oh my God. And so in a way, she said, you're going to have to show them more than that. I said, girl, I can do more with a straw than you can ever imagine. And so she stopped the conversation right there. She said, I don't want to talk anymore. And then I was sitting next to my son and I was holding his hand because I always hold my son's hand whenever he and I are together. I hold his hand while we're sitting.
Cheryl is fanning herself, baby.
Yeah, guess what? I'm going to do it. I keep saying I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to let y'all know what's going to happen. Because I'm not going to show them my feet because I'm missing a toenail on my small toe. I've never had one, and my grandkids and my grown kids ask me, Mama, what happened to your toe? This is my answer. My mom and dad did not finish doing what they were doing when they had me. And that is what I tell them. Don't ask me a question because parents are supposed to know all answers. So I always have an answer. I never say, okay, I don't know. Let me check back with you when I find out the answer. No, I'm a parent. I know all answers. So that's why I don't have a small toe on my toenail. You will see that if you're on 4.0 or if you look at people's feet. I really don't look at people's feet. Wait, baby,
Right.
I'm trying to focus on word, and all I'm hearing about is I'm missing a toenail, and I'm looking at people's feet. And
Look at the chat. This is. Oh my God.
Okay, so listen. I am very serious about this. I'm very serious about this. So.
Okay. Wow. Whoa. Let's take a break from getting hot for a second and let's go straight to the desert. The Serengeti Plain is a specific region in Kenya and Tanzania. A savanna is more of a global environmental biome. Thank you so much.
And the Congo has given us so much oxygen and all of this stuff over there. I mean, I can tell you about it, but I don't remember what I ate yesterday, and that's something. But anyway, back to what I was saying. You must run your playlist when you're not doing anything. If you go out of your house, put your playlist on. And it works. It works. I'm telling you, it worked for me, and it did. I got 4, and then like when they got up to like 3,000, then it went down to 9, then 8, and man, when it got down to 500, I think, oh man, I don't know what I did for that, but I got those 4,000, and I'm glad we're grandfathered in, because I don't want to go through that again. The stress of trying to get 4,000 watch hours. Oh my God, that was stressful for me. That was stressful.
Well,
but
that's why we adjust our content creator approach. The reason why I produce content is so that y'all can enjoy it. It's that simple. Whether I get paid for it or not, that is between y'all and y'all's pocketbook. We have these things to offer so that you can enjoy them. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do, and I would like for my art to go out far and wide. And that's how you know that your content is working, whenever people actually start sharing it. I used to be a part of a chat. I used to be a part of a chat where actual people that we know and love, I would see our link just magically show up in that chat. And I'm like, wow, somebody actually shared my link and I saw it. That's how you know you got real people on your side, is whenever they start sharing it, and you'll start seeing your stuff pop up everywhere. That's how you know you got real people on your side. And I would rather have those people than a whole lot of people.
Well, I'm not going to say that, because guess what? I would like to have a whole lot of people, because I need 200 subscribers.
That's how you get a whole lot of people. Word of mouth. Word of mouth has always been the best business model.
Well, let me tell y'all a secret. Okay, I'm going to tell you something, and you can judge me or you cannot judge me. Oh, he's already been hitting it this morning.
Yeah.
But let me tell y'all a secret. This is a secret. Not everybody, penetration. That's what it's called. No, Zach, it's not penetration. It's called penolation.
It's called penetronics.
Penetronics. That's what it's called. Penetronics. That's
Platonics.
Platonics. That's it, because that's what I've been calling. Platonic. Pelatron. The sure was.
And then here's something else you could do too. You have tons of content in B-roll. Okay, you already have content.
Just put it out there.
You do. I did a Remember When series. You know, I took OBS and put videos in a playlist that belonged to a cruise vlog series. And people actually showed up. I said it was previously recorded. They knew that that we weren't on a cruise now, but people actually showed up and watched it, you know? And that's where your current audience can come in on your live streams and, you know, just join you for a minute. Then your evergreen content can be seen. Then your evergreen content can be seen by your new audience, and your new audience can then appreciate where you've came from. You know, a lot of people don't know we were on the Love and Marriage show. That's why I put those couple of little shorts out there to remind us and to remind y'all that we are actual cruisers and we do go on cruises, because it's been a minute since we put out content. And so these are little things that you could possibly do to bring back some of your old stuff, your evergreen stuff, and put new eyes on it.
And that's true. Don't look at it every day. Don't look at your numbers every day, because we didn't. I didn't. You know I didn't, because I didn't know where to look for it. I just found out. I guess I did. I don't know if I did or not. But I'm telling you, I never looked at my numbers. Jeremy never looked at. If he did, he never told me what my numbers were. And it was awesome when I got down to 500. And all I needed was 500 more watch hours. Man, I thought I was in heaven. I mean, we watched and we watched different playlists, you know. And if I go back and watch our stuff today, which I do, which we do, I didn't watch yesterday's yet. I haven't watched yesterday. But I would suggest, just like YouTube did, collab with somebody, you know, just get out there and do it. Just ring that bell, you know, not ring the bell. That's not what I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
What I want to say, what does this say?
I need more than Danny D and a few managers then. But again, that's a huge commitment. He was talking about brand deals on IG because his stuff on IG is doing really well, Instagram. And so he was like, and even me, I'm not there. I can't commit to quitting my job. So I got to keep working 3 hours a day on it and make sure those 3 hours are quality. Make sure it's focused work. Make sure it's absolute focused work. And you can't be doing anything else whenever you're creating.
And let me tell you what people do on Instagram. That's what IG is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you what they do. They knit. He had to get a phone call, guys. They knit. They crochet. And those things are very interesting to me because I knit. And Jeremy told me today, he's trying to get me, you know, perky. I said, so he said, why don't you pick up your knitting needles and finish that blanket? And I said, you know what? To myself, I didn't say it to him, you know, because I hate to tell him that he's right. And I said, you know, to myself, you're right. But morning, Cheryl. Good morning.
Linda Montemayor.
Hey, Linda. Good morning. And there's, you know, it's 4,000. That's easy. If you're already halfway there, just do it.
Right. And he said, you can make a meme style for Instagram, a talking style for Reels, and a funny style for X. He was talking about doing different stories on different platforms. And then
guess what? I just got back on X. I had gotten off for X. But last night, while you were asleep, X is back on my phone. I'm back on X. And I'm going to start.
And they should all be around the same general idea, but in 3 different ways. And then tie it back to the big video on YouTube. Then you get 3 times the views filter into your big video or whatever. Yeah. So that's how you drive traffic. That's how you drive traffic to YouTube. Is you have to
Scott is telling y'all right. Scott is telling y'all right. This is some good stuff. Scott is telling y'all right. And maybe Scott and Ryan and Jeremy need to do a get together on YouTube and talk about this topic, because it's very important if you want to be in the YouTube partnership program. I'm telling you, people say it's money. I mean, penny tithes. I don't think so. My checks haven't been pennies. They've been really good. They've been really good.
You can call them pennies if you want to. It's more than what you had before.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
TJ said playlist on YouTube is the best. Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely, they
That's
are.
right. Because guess what? All I have to do is go to one of our playlists, one of my playlists, put it on when we go to Walmart, and let me walk around in Walmart, which takes me, oh God, a long time. And guess what? There it is. Yep.
Yep. Let's see. Do not recreate the wheel. Do if you follow big creators such as, I don't know, 3 Days Grace, Taylor Swift, NBC News, CNN, Fox News, if you follow any of them, do what they do. Do what they do. Stay current, stay relevant, stay entertaining, put the stuff out there for any ear to hear, and make it land, and advertise it.
Mm-hmm.
And advertise it. And you know what, TJ? I'm glad you brought up, well, no, you didn't bring up TikTok, but y'all are talking about TikTok. Scott is the one that brought up TikTok, and there is a creator we all know and love, Adventures with Roxanne. I found her on YouTube. Okay. I found her on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
She joined me knitting over on TikTok. And we had our little hour-long program. She would knit a hat. She would crochet a hat while I would knit a hat.
And Lori Barber came over and she was doing her puzzle.
Yeah. She was dotting.
She was doing her makeup, funny faces.
Yep. She did funny faces and watched the chat.
Mm-hmm.
And then, okay. So then Roxy started one day dancing to the oldies on TikTok. I was there whenever she first started on TikTok. Now she has amassed over 100,000 followers.
A check of $600.
Yeah, she's making money too. So other platforms, you don't have to be on YouTube to make money. It's good that you are, but now you have to drive views to your channel. How are you going to do it? Your current audience is showing you exactly where they sit with you. Okay. And most people that are watching your video are not even subscribed. They're not. You're talking to new people. We are talking to new people right now. And that's why I'm pushing the podcast so much. It's like, I want to be heard on that podcast by a complete stranger and get them on a cruise ship and have them write into the show or call into the show one day and say, you know what? I did it because of y'all. That's my end result. So where are those people going to come from? YouTube? Maybe. They could come from my friends list on Facebook. Let me go after them. I am a travel agent. So that's what I do on that right there. I advertise the agency. Every single day, Jeremy and Cheryl Cruise Adventures puts out a post automatically through Branch Up. So use these other platforms to your advantage. And then as a travel agent, put that knowledge into your channel. And then that will build a trust thing with your audience. Then, exactly. So just make sure you invest a lot into what you're trying to make money off of, because they say it's a full-time job, but only if you make it that way. Invest what you can into your art and pray that it lands somewhere into somebody's ears that's going to share it with somebody else. That's what you do with art. Yeah, I've had no growth in over a month and no views. Ugh, man.
Who said that?
Tony. He needs some traffic.
On YouTube or TikTok? Because
YouTube.
you're on both.
Yeah, he's on TikTok too.
Yeah, is he talking about YouTube?
Yeah, I think. Yep. Let's see.
He's got a really good
Playlist
channel.
for each cruise line. Oh, nice. Very good. I never even thought about that. Look at all the Carnival cruises or look at all the MSC cruises. Wow. That would be good.
That's a good idea, TJ.
Mm-hmm.
This is something y'all can talk about on Hot Mic because that's a good idea. I never thought of that.
Hot Mic is a real good place for it. Yeah. Hot Mic is a real good place for it. I got another show that I'm working on. It's going to be members only and patrons only. It's called Glitchy Forge. If you want to see how I create,
still pushing for Cheryl's syllables.
Cheryl syllables would be great. Yes, Gerald, I agree. We need to see more of Gerald everywhere, all over the place.
But she's going to be on somebody's show. She's going to be on, I know, The Morning After.
Nice.
Or either it's Cruise Tubers. It's one of them. But I'm watching both of them the morning after. The morning after, just have relations the morning after.
I like to listen to the morning after because of Matt's mic. It just like it's got that hum to it.
Matt has that radio voice.
Mm-hmm. Controversial cruising, it's just motivation. That's all it is, man. He says I have a playlist, but mine is like a college throw up hangover, and that's what I did in the beginning. Is I started building the playlist from the ground up when I started the channel. That way, I didn't have to do a big, massive filing on the channel. Whenever you upload a video, be sure to put it in one or more playlists. That way, whenever people do run your playlist, there could be a possibility that there might be one or two plays on it if they love you that much. I'll put the North Dallas. I'll put something in the North Dallas playlist that also belongs in family, and it'll go in family in North Dallas. If we go on a cruise, it's going in Galveston. It's going on that cruise playlist that I put there. It's going on vlogs, and it might go on live streams. It all depends on what kind of content I put out there. So put it in multiple playlists.
I'm telling you, you and Scott, I always have to say controversial cruising. You, Scott, and Ryan should do something, collab together to talk about ways to get this extra 4,000 watch hours and to talk about stuff like that.
Also,
just
Josh,
an idea. Just, you can even get Warmstrong. Because you know what Warmstrong used to do? I'm going to tell you. I don't know how many of the old people used to know. I don't mean old like age old. But back in the day, when Warmstrong needed watch hours, let me tell you what he did. He went in, I don't think he got sleep. He went at midnight. He would come on. You would get a notification that he was on YouTube. He did it during the day. He did it at midnight. I mean, he really worked at it for real. He did it himself. He talked to the people himself. Warmstrong did that. I can't think of anybody else that hustled like Warmstrong did to get his watch hours. Jennifer, Destination, Clock, Clock Event, Family Adventures. If y'all don't know them, go over there and get it. They would do a live stream every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. And then they would do one in the evening at 4 or 5 in the evening, p.m. They would do it every day. And sometimes they would say, Cheryl, they just wanted me to be crazy. They would say, Cheryl, come on. Knowing full well Jeremy was working in Houston, and that meant they would have to tell me how to get on the live stream with them. And man, that was a hilarious feet if you ever saw one.
And now you're starting and stopping the show and letting people on and off the panel. You're reading.
That's all I can do. That's all y'all would teach me. You and Ryan and Ricky, and y'all don't teach me anything. I'm just as dumb as I was last year. But
Moonlight Adventure says, if you have creators in your tribe, give them a hands up when you can, and give them 100% view with a comment. Also, hit the hype button.
You know what? That's right.
That part.
Hype button. I always hype, and you can only hype 3 times a month. But I hype. I share everybody out that I'm watching.
Yep.
Because everybody, and I keep telling y'all this, everybody has a different subscriber list. Go out there and share them out, because my subscribers aren't going to be the same as your subscribers. I subscribe to people in Jamaica. In fact, my brain said when I went to Montego Bay, was it Montego Bay in Jamaica? When I went there year before last, I thought that I could go to one of the little booths at the port area, and I could ask, hey, does anybody know Athelia? And I even asked the police. I said, do you know Athelia? She's a YouTuber. She's a really big YouTuber in Jamaica, and she's my friend. And I would like to see her today while I'm here.
We did.
He said, I did. And he said, Jamaica is a big place. And I said, oh, well, do you know her? He said, no, I don't. And so the people that were selling clothes said they didn't know her either. And then when I got back home, I got back on her chat. I said, Thea, I went looking for you. She said, oh, my friend, I'm sorry. I said, well, I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you.
Cruising on the High Season Travel says, just saying, I need hours badly so I can join this partner program. Just saying, all the help is very much appreciated. Thanks in advance.
Well, you need 7,000 more watch hours,
Yep.
my friend. They just changed it. I don't know if you heard the recipe. It's not really a recipe, but find out. Sometimes I say words that don't make sense, but you have to figure it out, what I'm trying to say.
Yep. The Moonlight says, I really appreciate y'all's journey. I could see the changes and realizations you've made. You guys are hustling, and it shows.
Let me tell you something.
We do what we ask people to do for us. That's the whole thing. And let me tell you something. Whenever you run in somebody's playlist, there is a guy that we ran his playlist, but he did ours a little bit different. Every now and again,
yes.
You remember
from Canada,
the guy from Canada, the Nova Scotia. Okay, he let us know by leaving a comment which episode he was on, and he liked every single one of them and sent a screenshot of every single video that he watched on the playlist. He did.
And let me tell you who it was, you guys. And I'm gonna tell you why we know him. Like I said, we go way out. Sometimes I do. And let me tell you, he had collabed with this other creator, a musician. He had collabed with him. I can't think of his name. But let me tell you, he said their conversation was so good and so genuine. I said, Jeremy, listen to this guy. I said, he is so good. I said, I want to jump up and go on his live stream. And I did. I really went on his live stream.
He dropped the link in the chat.
Yes. And I went up there and talked, and his name was Down the Road. What was it? Down the Road. Down the road.
I'm gonna drop his link.
Okay. Yes. Go over there. I know y'all don't know him. He's in Nova Scotia. No, he's not. He's in Scandinavia or somewhere. I don't know. He's in a big word in Canada. And his wife and son cruise. He is camper or something like that. He does a lot of camping, like RV kind of stuff. You know, he goes live from his RV inside his RV. And he's a good guy. Good guy. I'm telling you what I know. And then guess what? Jeremy, I don't know how many, nobody in here, nobody, because this is an all new group. The guy that gave Jeremy and I a boost up. Let me tell you, his name is Joe the Motivator. And there was a totally different vibe, a totally different creator. Jeremy found him on TikTok last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, TikTok. And he used to have, what do you call those things, that those 24-hour things? He used to have a weekend.
Hypathon.
Hypathon. It's what we call a hypathon.
Hypathon.
And you could go and sign up for that hypathon. And Jeremy and I were on 2 of them. Yep. I mean, it was way back when
it was just creators talking about their channel and their projects, and then introducing the next channel. That was it. You know,
that was it for an hour.
For an hour straight.
Hour. There was no money needed.
Nothing.
No nothing. You just get up there and you talk about yourself. And we did it twice.
Yeah, we did
on that. And then we wouldn't miss his channel. His channel, he would motivate. He said, you can't get nothing out of YouTube if you don't put nothing in it.
It's an investment.
Yeah. And so I said, that kind of makes sense. So that's really how I got to know different creators and different niches, because he would have all types of creators in his niche. And then he stepped back. He got off of YouTube. And I guess he went back over to, or I guess he went to TikTok, because Jeremy said he has like 1 billion followers over there. You know, and I'm gonna have to go over there and follow him, since I know that he's on TikTok. But he's the one that kept us going, you know, don't give up. Don't give up. I mean, it was so hard to get that 1,000. It was so hard to get that 500. And that's when we met him back then. And I was saying, man, forget YouTube. And then he said, don't do that. Just keep it going. Keep it going. And then he started having these hypathons. That's what he called them. Hypathons. And man, if I could put a hypathon together for all of these channels that are new on YouTube, man, I would be so happy. That's really something that I would really want to do. Promote each and every one of you all. Even the ones that are over 1,000 or over 3,000, I would still like to promote you. I mean, man.
Okay, here's the show that they were talking about right here, baby.
Okay.
It says Cheryl. Start a series called Cheryl's Syllables. Jeremy picks a word from Webster, not Zach, maybe Zach. A day, you do a video 7 to 8 minutes long and say a word, and Cheryl says what she thinks.
Oh, that would be good. I could do that. In fact, let me tell y'all, I play Scrabble. I love to play Scrabble. In fact, we play Scrabble as a family. Mm-hmm. And we've included Scotty J in there as well. And he plays while he's at work, and he plays when he gets home. Yeah.
We have sent invites out. If you want to invite, let me know.
And we play as a family.
We do this for her brain though. Like Cheryl and I have about 10 games going at a time. Okay. And we will sit there and play those 10 games and for hours. Okay. And it's helping her chicka chicka boom boom, and also helping her to stay awake, you
My
know,
speech, my
with
speech
the speech
therapy. I
therapy.
might not be able to say the word and remember the word,
Right.
but I know what the word means.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And she
I
has
know
big
what the
fun
word
with
means.
that. She does. That's all a part of the Scrabble Go is the name of the app. And we'll send you an invite, and you could actually play Scrabble with Cheryl. You know, she enjoys it. Actually, that's what puts her to sleep a lot of days. Is we'll put the African chitlins on, we'll play Scrabble until she just passes out. So a lot of times, yeah, we'll do that. It's on the
And
phone. Scrabble.
it's one of my speech therapist thing told me to do, but we
Mhm.
found it as a family. You know, my
Yep.
daughter, my son, I mean, you know, we all play it, you know,
Yeah.
and they do it for my brain, you know, because like I say, I got 2 degrees. One is for sociology and the other was for psychology.
Hmm.
But I never was a teacher, but I just I don't know. I was a nurse instead. Go figure.
Okay, so yeah. All right. Let's see. Hang on. It's Savannah. I'm familiar with this. Savannah, Georgia. That'll work. Yep. I'm always working by GLT now. Yeah, I know. That's crazy, man. Life be lifing. Yep, 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 yep.
Hmm.
Uh,
And we're not going. We were going to. My daughter and her husband and daughter were going to ASU's game on September the 6th, I believe. No, yeah, 6th. And then they'll be back, or the 5th or the 6th, I don't know. And then we're going to go to the one not up there. We're going to go to the one in Baylor, because guess what? The tickets are only $51 to go to the one at ASU. It's $149. You know, for $149, I expect something touching on me or something, like a Rosie or a Pete. But just come on.
Controversial Cruising says post once a day. You know, if you can't
Yes,
produce a video, produce a post. And let's
that's
talk
true.
about it. That community tab,
That
okay,
community
clearly your Facebook audience isn't coming over to your YouTube. So use your YouTube like your Facebook. Post. Put
and
a
that's what I
square,
do for all of you all.
photo, put some writing with it,
Put
and hit
you on
post.
the community tab. I may not post anything from me, and I normally don't. What I do though, I post for each one of you. If I'm watching you, you can bet and believe that I've posted your video, because that's the only way other people are going to know about you. And I believe that, you know, posting on community tab for each one of you, y'all gonna, ooh, you know, and I rather see people grow organically and believe that they're doing it and not knowing they're not doing it. You know, that really peeves me off, but you know, so be
Yeah.
it.
The fam is in the house. Hello. Good show
Hey,
last night.
Ron, I was
Yeah.
talking about you. He didn't wake me up until like a quarter till you were going off, a quarter to 7. And I'm the one that told him that that was your Monday night. I told him that. And so when I woke up, I went in late, and I'm so sorry.
Yep. Gerald says, I got to join those other platforms. And Controversial Cruising, I agree. Number one, you need to hear this, Gerald. Use the exact same name. The exact same name. Don't change anything, because then you're going to have to say it every time. And it's exhausting. It really is. Yeah, use the exact same name everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, Facebook is a big driver. It really is. I am sharing more on Facebook than I ever have. And as a result,
Every time I share, I go to jail, so I'm not sharing anything mostly. Sometimes I do.
right.
I've been the other night I shared a lot. But anytime I share anything on Facebook, the next thing I know, I'm in jail for something.
And let me
Or
tell you something
3
about TikTok
days or whatever.
right here, TJ. Let me tell you something about TikTok. You do not have to turn the music off. You do not have to ignore the music. Okay, just make sure that nobody is smoking on your camera and there are no kids that go across your camera, because they will cancel your live and they will ban you for about 3 or 4 days. So make sure that none of that is happening. If you're on vacation, chances are some kids are going to go across your screen. Just make sure not to focus in on kids because they don't like that. Another thing is do not talk about brand names on your TikTok live. Don't
Like,
do
what
that.
does that mean? Like Coca-Cola?
Yeah, you could talk about whatever you want to here on YouTube, but once you get on TikTok live, then it becomes a different thing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, look for us. Well, but okay, send out some links. We will follow you. I promise you, we will.
I'm
We
telling
will.
you.
I promise you, because TikTok, they are not lying. TikTok drives a lot of traffic. They do. And it's a different audience over there. A lot of TikTok people will not come to YouTube because of the heavy saturation there, and it gives them just, it's a different audience. Okay. I go on live on TikTok and see people that I otherwise would not have had in. And there, and there is, if anybody knows Chip and Lisa's Travels, they stay live on TikTok all the time. And they're playing music, they're taking us throughout the ship. They must have the best Wi-Fi package ever because they don't lag. They know exactly what they're doing. And it's just constant live. It's a constant live. It's the music. It's the whole cruise experience raw. You don't get no polished anything over there. And the way that you can do this is TikTok or Patreon do not save your lives. So you can get away with copywritten music over there as long as it's in a live format and just let it go because it doesn't save it. It just gets rid of it. So yeah, TikTok is awesome. I love TikTok.
I'm going to try to love it. I just, and you know what? Let me tell you something. This is another secret. On these other platforms, other than Facebook, and I know you ladies know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You have these men that come over there and want to talk to you. You know what? I and that's one reason why I don't go on there that much. But I'm gonna start going back, starting today. I don't know if it's gonna be today, but I'm letting you know. Let me tell you what. I told this one guy, because you say you're married, they don't care. But guess what? If you say you're a man, they will leave you alone. I mean, I don't know how many people, I'm a man. Don't talk to me. I'm not looking for you. I'm a man. And then they stop talking to me. And then I guess they go and they look at other things because I don't have a big apple. What do you call that? Adam's apple. So they probably know now, but then they will, come back and say, hey, baby, you sure are beautiful today. And I said, no, I'm not. I'm old and I'm a man. I'm looking for a man companionship. And, I say stuff like that.
She does.
And that is why I'm not a good person. That's the only reason I'm not a good person. That's the only time I lie is when I tell people I'm a man. But I'm not a man. Jeremy's a man. I'm a woman. But
AKA Peter and Rosie. Controversial Cruising says, just don't forget the other platforms if you jump. It's not a one platform thing. It's all dips in the bucket.
Yeah.
If you have multiple drips in the buckets, when one shuts down, it won't kill the farm. This is really, really good advice right here.
He's had some good advice.
Yeah.
And the advice he's been given all through the show is the advice that is relevant. You know, he's telling people the advice that is good and is working. And
Right.
if you listen to it, you know, all the chitlins are coming on. You got to go so he can start up the chitlins.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, to be continued, I suppose. Cruising on the High Season Travel says, I can't make money on YouTube no matter how hard I try, so I have taken my business elsewhere. That's right.
Okay, listen, get with Scott. I'm telling you, you need to get with Scott.
Sounds like it. Everybody needs to get with Scott, myself included.
Yeah, but get with Scott. Y'all need to do a 1 hour show.
Oh, no, that's a longer show than that.
Well, y'all need to do a show. Y'all get with him. Get with him. I had to put my can on my hands because, you know. But
all right, guys. Well, that will do it for today's show. I know that we had a whole lot more to talk about. Wish we could do it some more, but the African cichlids will be coming on next. So be sure to get on over there and let Ryan know that we are on the way by giving him hashtag GLT raid. In the meantime and in between time, y'all take care of each other out there. Be sure to take care of yourselves.
I'm not I just say it because I don't like music.
That's already, and never ever forget, from all of us over here at Go Live Together, we love you. Good morning and have a great day on purpose. Bye, guys.
Love you, Ryan. I'm sorry you got the long call.
Coffee in my cup, sun just peeking through. TV glowing in the kitchen like it always do.
Cheryl's laughing first, Jeremy's got that grin. Ryan's talking ports and plans, Ricky's reeling us in.
Go live together, start the day, sailing off while we still stay. They paint that water white and blue from my small town living room view. Go live together, rise and shine, talking trips that feel like mine. From cruise dreams to travel weather, I feel the world when we go live together. They're swapping little secrets on packing light, packing smart. Which deck has the quiet spots where the late night stories start?
Scott's breaking all the tech news with that Scotty J screen star shine. I'm taking notes on napkins while my eggs get cold on the side.
Go live together, start the day, sailing off while we still stay. They paint that water white and blue from my small town living room view. Go live together, rise and shine, talking trips that feel like mine. From cruise dreams to travel weather, I feel the world when we go live together. One day I'll book that cabin back by the door, heart on my sleeve. Oh, yeah. Till then I'll keep on cruising through that YouTube show, make believe.
Go live together, start the day,
Sailing off while we still stay. They paint that water white and blue from my small town living room view. Go live.